Oh boy, am I gonna lose subscribers on this one. My true subs will stay with me. Now, I'm not saying I'm putting hate towards poor people. I'm not saying that I hate people on disability. I'm not saying that I'm racist just because I'm talking about this. I'm not saying I agree with all Trump's views. I'm not saying I know all. Just stop that out. And just so you know, I'm on disability myself. And I get food stamps. But I will explain that more. Anyhow, that picture you saw is what I saw today at Wise's, which is our local food market. It was like this today, for example, that picture. Because it was EBT day, food stamp day. I saw people there. Trump's law below is listed. It's not going to wipe out everyone's insurance, their own disability. It's not going to wipe out, all that stuff that the SJWs are talking about. Now, me and myself, I'm considered a moderate Democrat, which basically is dead. Because all it is now is basically a radical left side. There's no equality, which really pisses me off. Because people have taken such advantage of equality, it's disgusting. But anyhow, like I'm saying, those people I saw them, it was full. There were people, EBT was made out to support people that do not have the money to support themselves. But the thing is that these people you see are physically capable of walking. Trump is not going to say he's taking away people that cannot walk, that are physically disabled. He is not taking them off of that. They will still get the Social Security disability. Now, the EBT, like I said, it was created for low-income families, or families that can't support EBT. Let me tell you something. I'm on disability. I am physically not able to walk because of my seizures, because of my falling, because I have a lot of things. But I'm not saying this pity me shit. I'm just saying that I am on EBT. But since I have I have mental health, a lot of mental health problems. I have a lot of physical problems. But how much do you think I make on food stamps? I make $30 a month. And today what disgusted me was I was seeing that picture that you saw in my grocery store. And I asked her, why is it so crazy in here? She said, it's food stamps day. I saw people in that line that didn't even have kids. They had maybe one kid by themselves. That's it. I was behind a woman. These people were perfectly fine. I saw the elderly. An elderly man on the other side. He got, I think it was like $40 worth of groceries, right? She said that'd be $40. And he put it on his EBT card that I was seeing next to him. And she said, I'm sorry, sir, but you do not have enough money in your EBT account. And he said, I should have $40 in my EBT. So, they basically are giving him $40 in his EBT. And he's elderly. That's disgusting. And what I get is disgusting. People that really need it, that need the help, don't get it. These people that are on this are basically walking around saying about disability. Basically, we'll go into that now. Trying to keep this video short. Disability, which I said I'm on disability, and they worry that Trump's going to take away all health care plans, all, access, Medicaid, Medicare, all insurances. It's not true. Read it. I have information below. I try to be non-biased. I try to get the left's view on it. Some of the videos. So, information. But if you actually read that form about what Trump is doing, oh my god, these leftists are just going fucking nuts. And I'm a person that would be really concerned about it, but it's not going to happen like that, people. And the thing is, like, with disability, you used to have to really fight to get disability. Now you can go in and say, oh, my back hurts, I can't walk. Um, um, I have bipolar. So, you know what they give them? They give them Social Security. SSI, which is Social Security income, which was put back for the elderly. But now, people on that are feeding off of that. Mainly, people that are mentally ill. It was not made for that. There are people that are mentally ill that cannot physically capable. But we are talking about, when you're talking about that kind of mental illness, you're talking about schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, or extreme PTSD. Now, these people, of course, are coming in there with bipolar or anxiety, something like that, and they're like, oh, here you go, here's SSI. And they're paying them at least maybe like $200, I'm not sure on SSI. Well, around here, it might be different for each state. It's probably like $200 to $300. And then some people get both Social Security disability, Social Security income, and SSDI, which is Social Security disability income. I'm on disability income. Now, the average thing for a person on disability income is $600. But I am fortunate that I get death benefits from my father because he was disabled. And he put aside a certain thing in his job that I would get a certain amount of money till I die and it's over. I am not saying that I'm spoiled by this. I am saying because I am physically and mentally not capable of holding a job that I receive these benefits. I do not receive Social Security because I have extreme PTSD, but yet I do not get Social Security income. I believe that is just for the elderly. And the extreme, I don't even, technically, if you think about it, it shouldn't even be for mental health. If you're that extremely ill, it should be for disability. But then again, you may have people abuse that in disability. These people are abusing it. And then Trump is talking about local and welfare, like drug testing people. I really don't see a problem with that because people are using the money to buy drugs and to use drugs. Now, I'm not trying to be hypocritical or I try to stay in the middle of anyone's views. But I'm just weighing right now. And then we talk about, like I said, disabilities, which I get, which is understandable. But then there are people, again, that I saw in the store today that have no physically disability or that you physically see. But if we're talking about mental health, then they were perfectly fine. I know what mental health looks like. And the people, anyhow, the woman in front of me that I talked about today, she had 2 carts full of food. And you know what was mainly in them? They make people that actually get EBT awful. These people make it awful. If you look on that picture I had in my video, you will see all that junk food.
She only had 1 cart, but still.
She only had 1 cart. I apologize for that. But still, it was full of, she had 4 cases of soda, and all this junk food. And she had 1 kid. And she bought about $250 worth of food on that. Just because 1 kid. I have a friend who had to leave because of this person's job because her kid was injured. She applied for temporary assistance, EBT assistance. We're talking, she had 2 kids at the house, her and her husband. Her husband's on disability. So what did they give him EBT? $100 for that many people in the family. That's it. Because the father's disability, and he only gets, say, 600. I'm not mentioning who they are, but you think about that. And then you do research. I'm not being racist or anything. I looked at the statistic. I didn't put it in the video description below, but basically, I'll try to find it and put it in the description below after this video. But the statistic, people say black people get more SSI, more welfare than white people. Technically, that is not true. If you look at it, I looked at a site, the difference is, it's still that they get more. They still do get more than whites, but it's only by like a 0.2 margin. So you're not talking about a major difference. So anyhow, in that view. Anyhow, that's mainly my video on this, that people are extremely abusing this system, and that Trump, for people that are physically incapable to walk, people in nursing homes, people that get home health care, they are not going to be stripped of everything. They are not going to have to go out there and walk. And Trump, all Trump is saying is that the people that get EBT or get these benefits, well, mainly EBT, if they get EBT and they are physically able to walk, all he wants to do is make them volunteer somewhere, make them volunteer at work, make them do something, not forcing them to get a job, just saying you need to at least volunteer so many hours. You know, it's not that hard, people. These people are not even getting jobs, and they're living in low house poverty levels and stuff. It's because they don't want to get a job. They're living off of this stuff. People, it needs to stop. All Trump is doing is he's cutting a little bit off. He's not stripping everything. And I know my friend Mystic Blue will probably go on and rant about this. I understand. I respect her. We will have friendly debates. Anyhow, we agree on different things. Well, anyhow, I'm probably going to get a lot of haters on this. I'm probably going to get a lot of, it's probably going to storm a hornet's nest. But I just had to bring this up. When I saw that store in my food store, it completely blew my mind. It was disgusting. Alright, anyhow, I gotta go. Bye.